Former American Vice President Joe Biden is now the front runner to challenge Donald Trump in the November presidential election. On Gravitas tonight, we profile the man who could challenge Donald Trump.
Brand new, beautiful jobs have been added.
Another Republican primary, another landslide victory for President Donald Trump with over 90% of the votes. It seems there is no one who can stop Trump's march to the White House. Or is there? Joe Biden's comeback to become the lead Democratic candidate has been nothing short of incredible, as admitted by Trump earlier.
Well, I think the election was great last night. I thought it was great. I thought the results it was a great comeback for Joe Biden. Incredible comeback when you think about it.
Victories in Michigan, Missouri, Mississippi and Idaho have arguably given Biden's campaign an unstoppable momentum over Bernie Sanders to win the Democratic presidential nomination race. Biden's increasing popularity has seen his former rivals Elizabeth Warren, Michael Bloomberg and Kamala Harris all backing his campaign, including former frontrunner Pete Buttigieg, who Biden likened to his own dead son.
I don't think I've ever done this before, but he reminds me of my son Beau. And I know that may not mean much to most people, but to me it's the highest compliment I could give any man or woman. And that is that, like Beau, he had a backbone he has a backbone like a ramrod.
I'm looking for a leader. I'm looking for a president who will draw out what is best in each of us. And I'm encouraging everybody who is part of my campaign to join me because we have found that leader in Vice President, soon to be President, Joe Biden.
These images taken back in 1973 show Biden being sworn in to the US Senate. He took oath in a hospital beside his bedridden son Beau, who had been injured in a car crash that had killed Biden's first wife and daughter. But Biden's 2020 presidential campaign has been full of controversies. The biggest one, that involved his other son Hunter, even led to the start of Donald Trump's impeachment proceedings, which was eventually crushed by Trump's Republican-controlled Senate. Now, a video of Biden using expletives and fighting with a Michigan voter over gun control has taken over the internet and cast a shadow over his recent victories. Donald Trump and the Republican Party are now using this video to portray the former vice president as senile. Earlier, Biden had lost his cool at an audience member in New Hampshire.
You're a damn liar, man. That's not true. And no one has ever said that? No one has proved that?
I see it on the TV.
You see it on the TV. No, I know you do. I know more than most people know. And I can get things done. That's why I'm running. And you want to check my shape on, let's do push-ups together, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take my push-ups.
Believe it or not, in another rally, Biden even attempted to nibble at his wife's fingers. There was also a seemingly endless hug with Hillary Clinton during her presidential campaign. While another video showed Biden offering a shoulder massage to Stephanie Carter, the wife of Ashton Carter, who was being sworn in as the defense secretary. But despite the controversies, Joe Biden has opened up a comfortable lead over his only remaining opponent, Bernie Sanders.
We need you, we want you, and there's a place in our campaign for each of you. And I want to thank Bernie Sanders and his supporters for their tireless energy and their passion. We share a common goal, and together we'll defeat Donald Trump. We'll defeat him together. We're going to bring this nation together.
Joe Biden will always be remembered as being one of the most popular American vice presidents under Barack Obama. Biden and Barack even did runs around the White House to promote Michelle Obama's fitness campaign. Now, Biden wants Michelle to be his vice president.
Well, I sure would like Michelle to be the vice president.
In one of Barack Obama's last acts as president, He awarded Joe Biden the highest American civil award, the Medal of Freedom, in an emotional ceremony. But now, Joe Biden faces the toughest, most bitter battle of his life. Donald Trump's popularity among Republican voters and neutrals is soaring. Trump's command on social media is unparalleled, and many fear that Sleepy Joe, like Trump calls him, would not stand a chance in a direct face-off against the current president. But can Joe Biden stage another incredible comeback? Can Biden become only the second vice president after Richard Nixon to go on and win a presidential election? Bureau Report, WION World is One.